31st, 1963, on a downtown corner block in Cleveland, Ohio, Officer McFadden was on his regular patrol route when he spotted two men, John W. Terry and Richard Chilton, pacing back and forth in front of a jewelry store. As McFadden watched them, he saw another man, Carl Katz, walk up to Terry and Chilton and started talking to them. Suspicious, McFadden approached them. He identified himself as a police officer and asked for their names. When the men only mumbled something in response, McFadden patted them down and found two guns, a pistol in Terry's overcoat and a revolver in Chilton's coat, while Katz was unarmed. McFadden arrested Terry and Chilton and charged them with carrying concealed weapons. This is how the clash between the citizens and the police's rights from the Fourth Amendment began. The Fourth Amendment is the right of the people to be secure in their persons, houses, papers, and effects against unreasonable causes. Terry thought that the stop and frisk was a violation of his rights to unreasonable searches, while McFadden thought he was taking precautions for the better good of himself and everyone around him, so the stop and frisk was justified. A stop and frisk is when the police have the power to stop and search suspects given reasonable circumstances. The court said that the stop and frisk was minimally invasive and McFadden's intentions were justified because he had good reasoning to think Terry and Chilton were armed and dangerous, so the court convicted Terry and Chilton to 3 years of jail. This passed with an 8-1 vote. Justice Douglas was the only one to disagree. He argued that nothing less than probable cause can justify forcible detention of a person. These days, Terry is still alive and has a daughter, May Stewart, and a nephew named Bob Stewart. Chilton was shot and killed during a robbery on the south side of Columbus. McFadden retired from the Cleveland Police Department in 1970 after 45 years on the force. He later died in 1981 from cancer, but his legacy still lives on. Stop and frisk continues to serve as a tool for police to prevent crimes and save countless police and civilians.